Get on. Come on, let's go. Oh, my gosh. It just doesn't end, people. Projects. Hey, good Friday morning. Yeah, I'm chasing dogs because I need to spend the time repairing all my fence back here that my good old neighbor never came to see me and say, oh, I'm so sorry my tree fell on your property. Let me fix your fence. Yeah. Jesus. So now, these dogs, the deer, all the deer come through back here. So it's going to be mandatory. Julie and I are going to have to come out here, and I'm about to put new fencing in because it's just never ending. These guys getting off the property. Yeah. Doesn't end anybody. Never ends. And Gypsy and Prince, it is just crazy on how they are so different. They don't do this stuff. I mean, what is it? I mean, German Shepherds, they're just two different breeds. Come on, let's go. So, hey, it's the Friday morning show, the Chit Show. As we get things going, as you get older in life. Well, good morning there. Everybody's listening to me go on about. I'm already having to scream and yell at my dogs. I just came out of the camper chasing them. That's all I'm doing. And yeah, it's just as you get older in life, it becomes much more challenging to always have a smiley face for all the crap that starts to play in your life. And for me, the crap show has definitely started. Now, my dad came home last night. I texted my sister. Did she respond? So, all right. So let's see what's going on here. So I don't know. This makes no sense to my sister. Good morning. Have not seen mom or dad this morning yet. I'm not going to work, so I'll have to be here to help out. I'll text you soon. So I guess they're in the house. My sister said last night she was bringing my dad home. So I think my mom's home too. I don't know, everybody. It ain't that easy. Yeah, so, but my parents, my mom, she's just she's just, it's challenging, everybody. Extremely challenging. If you've ever had to take care of somebody 24/7, you get it. Until you do this stuff, you don't get it. You have no clue. And people throw her in an assisted living home. My mom won't do it. She won't do it. She will not do it. She's not going to do it. I mean, I'm just telling you, we've had these conversations. Bring people in. This costs money. They don't have money. My parents don't have any money. I mean, I think so many years, people thought my parents were these rich-ass people, and I just wrote off of them. Nope. There ain't nothing there for me when they pass. Think I'm making that up. I ain't lying. All right, let's get over to the house. Wife's still here. I don't know what that's all about. Should she be worried? Did she lose her job? Is that the next thing? My good friend Bill, the Judge Moon, he's dead. Parents are in not good shape. Wife probably, oh, well, I was released from my job. Okay, here's the boys and girls. I'm going to cut it off. Come on, Bubs, let's get this way. Come on. Oh, everything's out of order. It's chaos. Come on, let's go this way. All right, getting over the barn. Try and get the day going. It's a Friday. There's Ginger doing her business right in front of me. She doesn't want to get her little hiney wet. That's what Ginger is. She doesn't want to get her little cookies wet in the grass. So she likes to go to the bathroom on the gravel, the concrete. Come on, Bubs, let's go. Come on. Hey, Prince. It's chaos, everybody. How do you like the video? With Iceman just yelling the whole time. As we get across, and I'm so glad I bolted down that structure yesterday because we've had heavy winds. I mean, last night, my trailer is being kicked around a little bit. So I'm so happy. Yesterday, I took the time to anchor that unit, that greenhouse, because I think, honestly, it'd probably be halfway off that base today. All right, let's get in here. It's just out of control. Left the food bowls now. These dogs just eat all day long and more. I just leave the food bowls down and let them eat when they want to eat. And, believe it or not, it's not that confrontational. I'm kind of amazed. But we'll just get the big dogs up here and just kind of get going. I don't think it's going to be a long video. Just heartbreaking to lose the Judge. And it's just heartbreaking. My parents are, at that age where it's just going to be never-ending challenges of taking care of them. I mean, it's just going to be... It's just anybody knows. Anybody's had parents. No, this is crazy. So what did I do? I don't know what I did with my barn opener. Oh, there it is. Come here, Pop. No, come on. But I have another one. I can't keep track of all the stuff that I have and put and do and this. Yeah, it's just, oh, there it is right there. Come here, Pops. Come on. That's the big barn doors. And the way, yeah, the food's already down. Probably should get a few more bowls. But the wife put down the other dog's food, which Diesel was enjoying that. The wife, I told the wife, it's like, I feed everybody out here now. You don't need to feed the dogs inside the house. But the wife's throwing food down the house, which is a whole different, so this is, it's only not good. You know what? Let me get this one here. It's just incredible, people. This one here, you can't fine tune the doors closing, but this one here, it does a better job. It's just, why, everybody? Why is everything so challenging in life with just the one opener, so I can close this to a T where it's just right. The other one, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's like has a lag time of when it responds. All right, you guys, I mean, these guys just eat 20. In my book, it just seems like all I do is throw food down in the shop. I mean, it just doesn't end, people. But I know, as the Brett man would say, you signed up for it. Yep, I sure did. Yeah, yep, I signed up for a lot of things. Yeah, I ain't the brightest of the bunch. And that's what people, maybe, that's what happens. My channel, people learn from, like, you just don't do what this guy's done. It turns into chaos. All right, where's my coffee? What are we going to do today? What are we talking about besides Elon Musk? Which who ain't just sick of that conversation? I mean, come on. Are you just getting sick of this stuff? I am. I mean, sincerely. What's the main focal point of today's media machine besides Elon Musk and Tesla vehicles? I mean, really. Are you just sick of it? I am. I really am. It's just, you talk about attention. I mean, talk about getting attention, and then, the Doge thing, and it's just, you just shake your head how easily people's minds can be twisted. I'm still trying to figure out how I can twist people's minds to send their money to my check account. See, that's the key to life, is transferring other people's monies into your account. Not you transfer all your monies into their accounts. That's how you make a living. That's how you become very wealthy, once everybody starts donating to your personal account. And if you look at the movie stars, the famous people in the world, the athletes, they've enriched themselves by all the money's being from you and I donating to the system by paying for movie tickets or paying Netflix monthly, or going to the basketball game or paying for your ESPN or whatever, your basketball, baseball, football season ticket, whatever it may be. So these guys are riding off of everybody else's efforts for all the money streamed into their personal account. And I've always tried to think, how the hell can I accomplish that for me? How do I get all that money to stream to me? And so social media, that's one reason I got into social media. I thought, well, maybe that's how you do maybe tap into where everybody starts feeding you money for who you are and what you do. I thought that's kind of way it's supposed to work. Well, in some ways it does. And in some other ways, for the most part, it doesn't. But the point is, the mind, the way the mind operates, you just think to yourself, it's incredible to think that Elon Musk got involved with our government to expose money's being stolen by people in the government. And what's happening is what's happened is the total reverse of what you would think would come from that. You would think that in so many ways that people would be in the streets wanting to track down these political figures and put them behind bars. You would think in so many ways you'd have people tracking down these people and protesting in front of their houses, maybe burning their houses down. Who knows? Maybe finding these people's cars and doing harm to their cars. Or being down in D.C. protesting how corrupt this government is, stealing the money from others and not using it to give it to others, to help others, but just giving it to themselves. But it's the total opposite. What's happened is Elon Musk is the main target and focal point of the anger of him exposing the government, making all this money off of you and I. And he's the guy that's being tarnished and whiplashed. I mean, can you really you can't make this stuff up. I mean, you would think it's a movie. So just beyond unbelievable And that's what I'm going back to. It's 24/7 now, all about Elon Musk, and the amount of people now are keen Tesla cars, Cybertrucks, and now here's the latest: the Cybertruck, which is glued together, whether you realize it or not. The no seams and the uniqueness of that truck that you would draw on a piece of paper with your triangle for your drawing class. Elon Musk brought it to reality. But a lot of that vehicle is glued together. So apparently, one of the main panels of the truck, the glue isn't holding properly, and it's coming off the vehicle. And for that reason, it's now a hazard, safety hazard, and Elon Musk now has to basically recall all of his Tesla Cybertrucks because you could be driving on the road, and unbeknownst to you, your panel could fly off and could do serious harm to somebody in a car, motorcycle, just a person standing at a sidewalk as you drive by and it flies off the truck. So, wow. I mean, talk about Elon Musk just getting hammered. But then what's interesting is Elon Musk is now doing an all-hour segment of sharing with what's really going on with Tesla and what is as far as like he's now showing the whole overall movie of him and all the products he's brought, the robots, the cars, so the whole point is Elon Musk now is trying to rebrand himself, remarket himself, and trying to bring light to so many people that look at all the good he's done, and look at all the creativity he's brought, and look how he's so far ahead of so many other businesses and bringing technology, blah, 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 blah. So I think he's trying to take the focal point off of the Doge. Man, tell you, people are texting the crap out of me. It's just, it drives you nuts. I've always just said I would never. I just couldn't be the guy that owns a company with a ton of people working for me. You don't drive me nuts, and I'd fire you all. I just leave me people text me. It just starts to piss me off. So this is crazy. This is my sister. Daddy just left for Starbucks, and Mom seems okay. It's like nothing ever happened yesterday. I don't get it. Wow. I mean, wow. Let's see here. Here's my wife now. So I'm just gonna paste here from Rachel. I mean, can you make this stuff up, everybody? My dad. I was talking about my dad. My dad. I'm not lying to you. I have never seen my dad laying in bed sick. If you think I'm making that up, I am not making that up. I've never seen my dad. My dad won the award, I've told you before, for working at AT&T. He won like a 25-year award or something to that extent of never missing one day of work. See, my dad's challenge is he has to get up and he has to go somewhere. He has to have something to do. And so even my dad lived up here right next to me, in that house across the way that I babysat for 11 years, and I paid for 11 years to help my family out, my mother and father, and have them be here with us. They'd be here for a few months at a time, then they go back to Florida. They went back and forth, and we did that for like 11 years. Eventually, I was just like, I'm done. I'm done babysitting these properties. I don't do anything besides sit here and babysit properties and take care of them. So, and I'm paying for all of it, so I'm just done. I'm done with that, and I moved on. But the point is, even up here, my dad used to get up every day, like 7 o'clock, drive to the Starbucks, which is basically 8 miles from here, and sit in traffic with everybody else to get to Starbucks, and then he'd do his little rounds and come back home with my mom a pastry and the paper, and he does that every single day. Well, he does the exact same thing in Florida. But it did something like that is maybe a mile drive for him from the house where he is to where you see us being down there. So he has an activity to get out of bed every day, and that's what drives him, is he gets out of bed every day. And that's what I'm trying to say to you is I've never seen my dad sleeping in bed at 8 o'clock in the morning. I've never seen my dad still in bed. He's always up at 7 o'clock in the morning, 6:30, 7, sometimes 7:30. Just depends. But he's always out the door, usually between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. Every day. So he does. So now, this Sunday's his birthday, and he's not going to be able to renew his license. And so now, emotionally, I just know this is just tearing him up. Because Monday morning, technically, he can't get out of bed and drive to Starbucks. necessarily say, well, why was your brother come over or my sister? It's not the same. I mean, my sister has to go to work. My sister that's 70 years old. I mean, just so you know, my family, we're not a rich family. We're all still working. My 70-year-old sister still has to work a full-time job to be able to stay afloat and be alive and pay her bills. My brother, who's 69, he's still working as a handyman. He has to go to work every day. Otherwise, he doesn't have any money. I mean, my other sister, it's just, all I'm saying to you is, I think sometimes people think, oh man, this guy, no. I mean, so the point is, for my father, this is a very challenging time, more than ever my father's lifetime, because he probably started driving a car when he was a kid, probably 12 or 13 years old. I mean, so for him, wow. And this is why I'm very concerned for the well-being of my father, is because I'm concerned about his focal point of what he's thinking about, and you become overrun with stress, and you get caught up in your own world, and then you're just not cognizant of what is going on around you. So it's a very challenging time, everybody, and I really do appreciate everybody reaching out, and it's great support. I really do appreciate everybody that reached out and has hearts and prayers for my family, and then for Bill Moon. Get off. And Bill Moon, his passing, which that's just, wow. So I just can't believe it. Bill Moon, a good friend of mine, he and I are friends because we used to text a lot. He, he's one of us, and a religious guy, and he and his wife traveled quite a lot. They went to a lot of like Christian concerts and things like that. And he was a key guy that really helped me get a lot of deals done on his Hondas. And to hear that he went kayaking, and he lives up there in West Virginia. And I've gone kayaking in the gorge, rafting. I've gone rafting, not kayaking. So that was back in the 80s. And so I know those rivers up there can be pretty treacherous. Now, I don't know what river he was on up there, but I just am blown away that he and his wife got in separate kayaks, and they didn't wear life jackets. He didn't wear a life jacket. Wow. No way. I was telling Julia, I said, we just have to think about the waterways. Like, we're down there in the ocean next to our boat, walking. We can walk when we park the boat to the beach and walk around. I don't have a life jacket on. But now, if I was out in the Gulf of Mexico and we're going to be swimming around the boat, the odds are, if we're going to be hanging out around the boat, I'm going to most likely probably throw on a life jacket because you can't touch the bottom. And that's what I was telling Julia. It's like, when you go out to a lake, you're in the rivers, when you can't touch the bottom, stand up, then it's really to your advantage to have a life jacket on. Because unless you're an incredible swimmer, wow, we hear these stories all the time. What's really even more crazy is I started watching a series, Northwood Law, which is a whole series on these rangers that work up in New Hampshire. And it's a great series. If you haven't seen it, it's all about the state rangers, park rangers, that they have to enforce the laws of people hunting and four-wheeling and all the other gaming, fishing. And it's a really good, really cool series that I just started watching. And I'm blown away being New Hampshire so far north. And it's just a very limited time of the year where it's going to be warm up there. But I've been amazed watching this series how many people they've had to rescue or have drowned. And this is just recently I started watching these series of people drowning in rivers, people drowning in the lakes, and you just think, wow, how the hell did that happen? So for me, Bill texted me Tuesday afternoon when I was finishing up my greenhouse project. Well, we were on the greenhouse project, so I was just too busy. He said he got a 50th anniversary Goldwing in. I know I've talked about this before, but just a morning conversation to refresh. So he texted me like at 2:30 in the afternoon that he's got a Goldwing in, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, but that's not the one I really want to see. So I want to see the yellow one. I want to see the real gold wing. That's what I'm interested in doing. When that comes in, I'm definitely going to go up to the dealership and do a walk around and little video there. But, but it's so sad. So that was the last time I heard from Bill. So then Jack, of all trades, yesterday morning called me, and I truly felt that phone call was, hey, Iceman, we've got the... What the hell's going on? Hey, what are you doing back there? Man, It just doesn't end. I mean, these guys here, it's just these dogs. What are you doing? There's something back here. So there must be a. This is classic. You may witness a mouse, or I mean, everybody. Is it an adventure every day in Ice Age TV? I mean, I'm blown away. More people don't watch my channel. I'm just stumped. I don't know. I think, but I'm just delusional. I know that. What the hell? What the hell do they see? And I'm concerned about what they're going to do. They're going to knock this cabinet over right into my Mustang. I got to get rid of this damn cabinet. I'm blown away. Nobody wants to buy this damn thing. I am blown away. I'm blown away. So I'm just gonna have to grab it, throw it upstairs, and throw a cover on it. And because one day I'll be like, wow, I'm glad I didn't get rid of that because I bought another Bronco or something, and that was been a huge mistake to get rid of it because nobody wants to give me any money for a damn thing. Cheap asses. Yeah, most people are just a bunch of cheap asses. That's the reality. So anyway, so Jack calls me, and I'm thinking to myself, he's calling me to tell me a yellow Goldwing has come in. And then what's really incredible is Bernie Nichols, who's the GM of these Timber Honda dealerships up there in what are you doing? Up there in Cumberland and here in Winchester. Man, it's just crazy. What do these guys see? I gotta get over here, everybody. All right, so something's going on here. I don't know what's going on. These guys have found something in here, and I don't know what it is. And so now, well, the tire's falling over. What are you guys doing? I mean, this is classic. Who's back here? And what's really weird is where's Rebel? Rebel, where'd Rebel go? Rebel. This is so strange. Did Rebel come in? I mean, there he is. Does anybody see Rebel? Oh my gosh, everybody, what a day. Rebel! Rebel! Where are you? Did he go upstairs? Oh my gosh, everybody. This is so strange. What's going on? We've lost a dog. I mean, I guess is Rebel in here? No. Rebel! Wow. I mean, this is crazy, everybody. I know the video's that long, but does you know, and it's so funny is the dog's been eaten, right? I don't know, man. I guess I didn't get him in. Rebel! Hey, Rebel! Is he still in the house? I just don't know. Rebel! Is this just like so? I'm sure you're gonna watch my video. Probably has, once you start watching, I don't know, man. I'll probably turn it off. It's too much information, everybody. It's just too much. Iceman's overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. Just the brain starts to not function properly anymore. This is just the strangest thing in the world that dog is gone. All right, I'm letting all dogs out. Anyways, I'm going to have to wrap it up. It's just too much going on. I got to go find the dog. I have no idea I have a Rebel. So, hey, everybody. Hope everybody has a great day. And I was just finishing up on how I really thought that yesterday, Rebel was going to be a phone call about going to see the Goldwing. And sadly, it was nothing to do with that. It was all about Bill Moon passing. And just, you know, wow. And I think he and his wife were very close. And I just think to myself this morning, his wife is now, you know, a widow. And just anybody can only imagine, well, it'll be a whole new life for her. She's lost her partner for her life. And you're just not going to replace that overnight. So that's it. Thanks for watching my channel. God bless. If I find Rebel, I may make a little video here. But let me go find him. Well, wow. I found him. Look at him. He's stuck behind the dam. How the hell did you get back there? When I opened up the barn doors, I started hearing this screaming. So he's literally trapped behind his cabin. Is this insane? How the hell did you get back there, dog? Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, let's see if I can get him out of here. What are you doing? No. You're all tangled up. God dang it, man. Not easy. All right, I found him. Come on. Get upstairs. Come on, get upstairs. Come on. Get upstairs. Come on, let's go. Come on, everybody. Come on. Get upstairs. Gee whiz, everybody. What's the odds of... How the hell did he get up there? In there? Have I lost it? I've lost it. Oh my gosh. All right, everybody, that's it. I'm done.